Well, welcome to my garage in the middle of winter here in February. It's about 4 or 5 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm working on driver distance, um, primarily simply by adjusting my impact conditions. And let's take a look at what my sort of average swing might produce. Okay, so it took me a couple swings to warm up, but here's a pretty average drive for me. You'll notice my swing speed here was at 100 miles an hour. The ball speed was 145 miles an hour, carry of 236, and it rolled out to 251. That's a decent drive for me. And the spin rate on the ball, which is a focus of this thing, is nearly 3,200, which actually isn't too bad for me, but it's still high. And you'll see I had 16 degrees of loft. Now, according to SkyTrack, my optimum conditions with the driver, I should have probably had a spin rate around 2,500 right here, and that should add some added distance. Now the thing is one way to lower spin without changing anything in my swing is to lower the spin loft, which is the difference of what you present, the angle of attack and the angle of the club when you present it to the ball. And one way to do that is just to de-loft the club. So I'm going to lower my Ping G410 from 9 degrees. I'll lower it a degree and try and make another swing. Okay, I lowered my loft on my driver by a degree, and I am not a robot, but for some damn reason this worked out. I had the exact same swing speed at 100. Ball speed is almost identical at 146, but look at the spin on the driver. It went from 3,200 down to 2,700, and I added 8 yards of carry and I think 9 yards total to the drive. And let's go to the optimizer. This is crazy. It's crazy. Shop optimizer. Now you see all those numbers are in yellow and green down below. So it's still saying my spin rate's a little too high. I need to get probably into that 2,500 or less. And so now what I'm going to do is try to make the same swing and just change my wrist conditions. A buddy of mine, he's a scratch golfer. Actually, he's been a plus player. He talked about the feel of trying to smother the ball a little bit, putting topspin on it. It's hard to explain, but I'm going to try and do that so that when I present the loft of the club, I'm an angle of attack, I'm going to try and keep the same, but I'm going to try and present less loft by just focusing on my wrist condition at impact. And let's see if I can drop that spin rate down further. Okay guys, this took me a few extra swings because trying to de-loft the club led to some major hooks, but this one I finally I caught. 102 mile an hour swing, so a little bit faster, but look at the carry, 253 rolling out to 270. And guys with me who've seen me hit on SkyTrack or TrackMan or X Golf, when I swing 100 or anywhere from 100 105 miles per hour, I've usually been carrying the ball only about 235 240, and it's because I've been doing tremendous amount of spin. I still think I'm getting too much spin. If I go to the optimizer here, I still need that number under 2,500. And where are we at? So my loft, I see I'm going up 17 degrees. Angle of attack is a little too high. I got to get it less than 16. And I got to get that spin, I'm sure, down to 2,500. So I'm going to take as many swings as it takes. I'm going to cut away here until I can get those optimized. And you can see the what the difference is in your distance without really changing your swing effort level. So I'll be back. Okay, this is a bad one. I wanted to show this to you. So notice this one had a little bit of a cut on it. 102 mile an hour swing, which you would think would, if you hit it good, could carry 250. Notice the spin on that, 4,000, and it only carried 229. So this is what I mean about getting the optimum spin for your launch angle and your speed swing. So I'm going to go back at it and see if I can get a really good one. Okay, that took a few more swings than I thought. I didn't increase the distance terribly, but I did it at a slower swing speed. I think I finally optimized this thing. So if we take a look, so 100 swing speed again, 147 ball speed, 250 carry rolling out to 268, and boys, that's that's a poke. And you'll see down here I got a spin of under 2,500 launching at 16, and that I expect is going to be all green in the shot optimizer. Look at that. So at that swing speed, 100 miles an hour, that is probably what a guy should expect, you know, optimizing, getting the right club fitted and presenting it properly without having to swing harder. Now just recognize that your optimization for your driver is going to be based on your swing speed. And my hat looks stupid. So if you swing slower, you know, your launch angle, your spin numbers will be different. And I'm going to try and do a swing at like 90 miles an hour, and then let's see what the optimizer says. Okay, that only took one swing. I've got it here at, let's see, 92 miles an hour, and I presented 3,200 spin. It carried 218, rolling out to 232. And, you know, that's not bad. It was a very simple, easy swing. And look at that. Again, it's saying the spin is just a little bit on the high side. So, you know, at 90 miles an hour, a guy should really be carrying that ball about 225 if you're fully getting everything you can out of your driver. So, anyways, that was a fun exercise. My next video is going to be increasing swing speed with one of these bad boys. If you've seen this, super speed swing training. So I'm kind of getting to the point where I know what loft I need on the driver, how I need to approach the ball. Now if I can just swing just a little bit faster, we'll see if that helps. That'll be my next video. Thanks guys for watching. Keep dancing. Bye-bye.